Well, good afternoon. It's Pastor Ken. Welcome to day 9 of our 21-day fast. And again, I just wanted to piggyback on what we talked about yesterday and looking at what should our fast produce. And we talked about this idea of having compassion and care about those who are around us. And I wanted to dig a little bit more into the reason why today. The Bible tells a story of this guy named Nehemiah. And he actually works for the king. He's a cupbearer. He's a guy that his responsibility is when they bring in food or wine for the king, he actually drinks it ahead of time and eats it ahead of time to see if the food is poisonous. I know, right? What a crazy job. Talk about putting your career at risk. I know, terrible joke. I apologize for that, but I'm sure that won't be the last one. But that's what this guy's responsibility was. Now, he was working for the Babylonian king, and he hears about what's going on in Israel. And at this point, Israel had been sacked. The walls were in disarray. The people there were suffering. And Nehemiah hears about this, and here is his response in Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 4. When I heard this, I sat down and wept. In fact, for days I mourned, fasted, and prayed to the God of heaven. So basically what happens is Nehemiah hears that his people are in horrible conditions. And so he goes to God and he prays for something to happen. Eventually, if you follow the story of Nehemiah, he takes on this incredible task. He goes back. God just works incredibly. And he rebuilds the wall and puts them in a place where they are in a place of safety once again. So he's motivated to take action. But it started with him feeling compassion. And so this is what fasting allows us to do, is fasting also allows us to feel the pain that others are going through. Here's what I mean by that. For example, right now, I'm feeling the hunger pains of my fast. But here's the reality. In a few hours, the sun is going to set and I'm going to eat. And then I'll be fine until tomorrow morning when I fast again. So the idea of my hunger that I'm feeling right now, just think about this. For me, it's just only for a moment, but for others, this is a daily reality. There's no evening time to look forward to because there's no guarantee that there's going to be food coming that night. So this hunger is a daily reality for them. For those of us that are fasting from technology, maybe from television, maybe from computers, maybe from social media, realize that this could be someone's daily experience. Like, for example, with COVID-19, we can turn to all of our technologies to find out what's going on. But in other parts of the world, again, they have no technology. They have nothing to turn to find out what's going on. Right now, we're looking at the possibility that the hospitals in America could be inundated and overwhelmed. And of course, that's why we're practicing social distancing, to keep that from happening. But again, the truth is, for many places around the world, COVID-19 is just the norm. In other words, their hospitals are always overrun. There's always a shortage of doctors. There's always a shortage of medical care. There's always a shortage. So for them, that's a daily reality. So when we understand what people are going through as we experience it through fasting, we are connected with the pain of others. And that's why fasting increases our compassion. And so here's what I want to encourage you to do. When you feel your hunger pangs today, pray for the hurting. Pray for the broken. Pray for those who are sick. Pray for those whose hunger for whatever it is that you're fasting from is a daily reality. And then, again, let's make the commitment to not just pray. Let's do something about it. Let's make this world better, because that's the goal of fasting, is I embrace what God has done to put myself out there to touch the lives of those who are in need. Well, God bless you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.